Well, good afternoon to you all, and welcome to Season 3 of America's Army Proving Grounds. This is the second match for the season, as the season just recently kicked off on Friday the 23rd of January 2015, and I am personally looking forward to a very great match tonight. These two teams, S.K.A. or Shit Kickers Anonymous versus Brothers Till Death. S.K.A. in 4th position and Brothers Till Death in 6th. So Brothers Till Death challenging S.K.A. and S.K.A. picking Siege as their map to play on. And as a result, Redwings and his team will start on defense on a pretty even-sided map, I believe. And I think with the new 4v4 format, it's going to be even more open than it was before. So I think it even might be a bit more assault-sided than what was previously in Season 1. S.K.A. finishing second last in Season 1 after an emphatic win over PAC in one of the very last matches of the season, coming back to win 10 rounds in a row on Spring Street to win 11-9. Never ever has that been done before, winning 10 rounds in a row. So hopefully they can continue their form from Season 1 as we're about to kick off this match. I think we haven't seen a lot of Brothers Till Death. We've seen a lot of Redwings, but besides that, the other three guys are on 4 honor, as opposed to Joe Bloggs, who's on 30 honor. And we're about to kick off right now as we go down to Trooper, as he's going to have a look and just watch anyone crossing at this point in time. You can actually see a lot of the BTD guys being very, very defensive. Still nothing happening at this stage. It's very, very quiet. As I'm going to flick over to Ludmore, he's got the control over the southern side and working in tandem with Joe Bloggs. Still a pretty slow start at the moment, but you can see all the BTD guys not really doing too much. All on the second floor. I think this is a bit of a mistake to start off with. We'd see a bit of fire happening from one of the teams actually, as Ludmore's just trying to get control of this backyard area. Joe Bloggs in town giving him a hand, just being very, very quiet. The introduction of the tactical walk, I think, is very, very important, as it's going to allow teams to try and move around the map with not a lot of signal, I guess, as Ludmore first receives some bullets, and Trooper taking out Elf at this stage. 4-on-3 situation, as opening frags in this format, 4v4 format, I think are going to be very, very important. It's going to be very hard to defend against 4 players if you've lost one, as Ludmore throwing a frag into the flag room. Being very methodical, the S.K.A. guys, as you can see. Hot Sauce on the other side helping out. Going to flick back to Ludmore at this stage. 1 minute left on the clock, and S.K.A. need to make a move. And nade just at the feet of Ludmore, stopping him temporarily as they go in. Redwings the first one to get the pick on Joe Bloggs. Trooper just firing into smoke at this point in time. It's absolute chaos at the moment. Trooper, as Nick gets 2 frags in a row down to Hot Sauce. He takes out one, but it's a 1-on-2 situation. 30 seconds left on the clock, and the flag is smoked up. This is going to be hard for Hot Sauce to get in at this stage. 30 seconds left. Spots someone in the flag room, has to rotate out his tag down to 50 at this point in time. Might bleed out if he's not too careful. Takes out one. He's going to have to go for the kill now. There's no time left to try and extract the flag. He's got 46 health left, and Power is right next to him at this point in time. You can actually see him. He's starting to run away as it comes down to the last 5 seconds. Hot Sauce is going to try and find him. He might actually get to him. Oh, what a round! What a round to start off this match. The second match of the season for Season 3, as S.K.A. win that, and that was too close to call in my opinion. They had moved in way too late and just got held up by those smokes. I think they actually ended up throwing those smokes themselves, so that they kind of shot themselves in the foot, proverbially speaking, and in the end, they were very, very lucky to get that last frag. Probably a bit of inexperience from the BTD guys, allowing S.K.A. the opportunity to be able to creep in and get that kill in the end. Trooper, again, watching that cross at this point in time as smoke's coming out onto the front lobby. We're going to switch over to Ludmore here, as he's going to try and clear this back floor, this back balcony, I should say. Backyard, I should say. As Redwings gets a lucky frag on Joe Bloggs. He can't be revived anytime soon. Ludmore still not hurt for some reason. As we're going to swap over to Trooper. He's watching And just waiting for this smoke to clear at this stage. Hot Sauce with his teammates. So all the S.K.A guys on the southern side, leaving the northern side open for BTD if they want to try and flank this, the northern side. Lunmore on this interior stairs, trying to get a frag, but he gets spotted up by Elf. You can see there, Lunmore just seeing the face of Nick in library, and now they're going to play 2 in library, the BTD guys, as they swamp the stairs. Lunmore, Nick getting picked off. Sorry, Nick picking off Hot Sauce, and Trooper getting the revenge frag on Redwings in the flag room. Lunmore switching back over to him now. 2-on-3 situation. Nick tagged very, very low from that fire with Lunmore in library, as S.K.A playing this very, very methodically here. They kind of have to at this stage. It's basically a 2-on-2 now, as Trooper quick hit up as we're going to Lunmore, who's going to battle someone in the control room. Elf playing for time at this stage. We're going to swap back to Trooper now. He's going to grab the flag, it seems, as Lunmore gets taken down. 1-on-2 situation, and Trooper spots someone, but too late as Elf takes him out. And 1-1 is the scoreboard. Oh, sorry, 2-0 is the scoreboard in favour of BTD. So I think actually S.K.A didn't get that frag in time. That very first round didn't get that frag in time, unfortunately. And that would have been very disappointing for the S.K.A guys.
Assault team,
So we're watching the attacking team in S.K.A. They've got one guy who's sitting around with smokes, but otherwise the rest of the guys have flashes. This is probably an interesting nade set, to be completely honest. You probably need a few more smokes than that to really try and be effective on assault, as Lunmore about to throw his first smoke. We're going to see Trooper just covering and watching this area now. Elf getting taken out by Joe Bloggs. Hot Sauce might try and get the refrag. Bit too late at this stage, as we're going to flick back to Lunmore, who's trying to control this back balcony area. Redwings getting a frag on Trooper. Well done to him. 2-on-4 situation. This is hard for the assault side, as Lunmore gets taken out with a frag in his hand. And now it's all up to Hot Sauce, who's gonna face an uphill battle, tagged down to 56 health with 4 enemies to try and deal with. And Nick, just being very, very aggressive off the bat, takes out Hot Sauce with not too many issues, bringing the score to 3-0. So BTD winning 3 rounds in a row at this stage, and I have to say this is definitely a surprise. I thought the strength of Trooper, Lunmore, and Hot Sauce would have definitely been too much to handle for the BTD guys, but they're doing very, very well. You can see Nick with the top frag of 5-1 at this point, as he's really controlling this northern side, I feel. And this is what S.K.A are doing at the moment. They're going to rush straight down into the southern side, leave that northern side wide open. The smokes are coming out, as really, I think the BTD guys are just really trying to control, this lobby area. Frags coming out. Elf might get hit, gets tagged down to 50 health, as they're really trying to assault this particular northern area now. It's split on 2-on-2, as S.K.A really try and split their forces north and south, as Joe Bloggs gets the frag. Well done to him on Elf. He was tagged down to 50 health. Now they're setting up on the back balcony, and this is good stuff. The smoke probably obscuring the view, as we're going to go down to Joe Bloggs, who gets the frag. Lunmore getting a third, as they're playing a bit more aggressive now, the S.K.A guys. Last guy alive is Redwings, and he's in the flag room just trying to stay up. Lunmore taking him out in the end. So very well done to the S.K.A guys. I think they switched it up, played a bit more aggressive, and I think reaped the rewards entirely for that particular round. And they're on the board now. 1-3 is the scoreboard. Yeah, well, what S.K.A did there, as I alluded to right at the start of the round, they just pushed force south. They stacked the southern side, tried to control that south area, and then went underneath to try and help out or just control that northern area. He's going to go straight to Trooper, who's trying to get a frag up. Lunmore trying to give him a hand, as BTD playing a bit more aggressive in the patio area. You can see Hot Sauce just watching this southern side and interior stairs. As Trooper just tapping away into flag room now. Joe Bloggs not too far away from the action himself, as he's managed to find his way onto the northern side of backyard. Trooper gets taken out. Lunmore taking out another one as well. 3-on-2 situation. Joe Bloggs goes in first. First rifler in, grabs the flag, and now they're going to extract to the northern side. He gets blocked by his teammate, nearly takes him out. That's not a very good start, but they've calmed it down a bit now. 2-on-2 situation as Hot Sauce gets taken out. And they're just playing a bit more methodical, slowing it down at this stage. But you can actually see, as we're going to try and see what's happening with the BTD guys. They've just grabbed a hold of extraction now, and you can actually see Elv is in a prime position to take out the flag bearer who's on the northern side. They've just gone inside, line him off first because he doesn't have the flag, and that's probably a good start. But Elv will be able to hear them at this point in time, and you can hear they've been thrown. Nearly takes out Nudmore, but gets tagged down to 13. Joe Blogg's going to have to try and get that trade in a quick succession. Doesn't work out at this stage, as Elv has really just moved very quickly, and now Joe Blogg's trying to extract, gets taken out by Power, and that round going into favour of the BTD guys. So 4-1 is the score at this stage. Well, I think what's happening here is S.K.A. just not using a lot of their coordination to try and get control of some of the important areas of the map. As you can see, actually, I think it might be Redwings or one of the BTD guys trying to push down into interior stairs. Hot Sauce getting the frag. Power getting taken out. Trooper also taking out Nick. Down to a 4-on-2 situation as the aggressiveness of BTD really shot themselves in the foot there. Redwings trying to get back into the flag area as Hot Sauce is the only one tagged. Takes out Elv with no problems at all. Now the last guy is Redwings at this stage. As the rules state, there are no revives for any frags, or deaths I should say, so Redwings is just going to have to battle a 4-on-1 by himself, tagged down to 53 health. You can see Trooper actually gaining control of the backyard, and actually gets taken out. Well done to Redwings, but now he's tagged down even to lower health at this stage. Throws a frag out, and he's going to have to try and control this flag. He's going to have to keep eyes on the flag, in my opinion. He's gone into hollow wall, and I think this is a bad idea here. Takes out, or doesn't take out Joe Bloggs, and in the end, Lunmore covering for his teammate as Joe Bloggs scampers off towards the defending spawn. So 2 rounds before halftime, and S.K.A. are definitely within this. All they need to do is probably win another round, and they'll be feeling pretty comfortable at this stage. And I think the defensiveness of BTD was really a key for this first half, but that last round they really just decided to be a bit more aggressive, and it really did not pay off for them. And this time they're going straight back to a defensive mindset, which is probably good to see on this type of map. Smoke's coming out onto interior stairs, blocking the view. As we're going to just go and try and switch up. Elf playing on the very aggressive side, northern side here, and he's in a very how should I say, very exposed position. As soon as he needs to get the first frag out extremely quickly. His Trooper getting tagged down. He's on patio, get hurt by the nade. Thrown by Nick. And again, they're going to try and control this southern side. They've now got control of this bottom floor, as BTD really have not tried to explore this area in backyard. Now they're just walking themselves up. As Elv managed to get a frag on Joe Bloggs. Hot Sauce going to try and get a refrag here. And well done to Elv. He's actually moved out of his original position, so it's hard for Hot Sauce to try and get that refrag. And actually, we might try and find where Elv is. He's actually going to go for the flank here. And this could be very, very exciting for him. The young master getting the first frag onto Trooper. And Trooper's probably thinking, what is happening at this stage? He's going to try and get back in to help his teammates, as Lunmore and Hot Sauce, the last guys left. Lunmore taking out Redwings. And Hot Sauce going to try and get a frag. Lots of smoke covering and really obscuring the view of S.K.A. at this stage. And Elf is definitely in a prime position Hot Sauce trying to get the pickup. Doesn't work necessarily. Elf trying to get the refrag through, or trying to get the exchange of fire through the balcony area. And Elf taking out Ludmore with a beautiful headshot, 1-on-3 situation. And the initiative of Elf has really allowed BTD, I should say, to really have a stronghold in this match. Looks like BTD are starting to retreat to the extraction now as... Oh, no, they're not, actually. Elf is going to try and get in, gets taken out by Hot Sauce. And now it's down to a one-on-one situation, 20 seconds left. But Hot Sauce needs to go into and get the flag. It looks like it's going to be very, very difficult for him to extract this. I don't think he'll have enough time. And Elf, in the end, with a 4K, taking out the whole of the S.K.A. side. That is absolutely incredible. And just the initiative from Elf to really play aggressive on that northern side and to flank around and get the frags is definitely very, very good thinking from him. And we're down to the last round now. It's 5-2 on the scoreboard in favour of BTD. And I think Trooper and his team really need to try and win this round. It's going to be very, very hard to come back, in my opinion. Again, it's kind of hard to really judge, given that I haven't seen a lot of BTD. As we're going to look at Ludmore just chilling right here on this bottom floor. They've left the northern side wide open, as you can see. All of the S.K.A. guys on the southern side. Just taking it very, very slowly, the S.K.A. team are. Ludmore first out. He's going to go help his teammate in Joe Bloggs, who's trying to get control of this northern second floor area. Gets tagged by a nade from one of the BTD teammates. Has to retreat to give his to patch himself up. Joe Bloggs with the first frag of the round. Trooper not far behind, getting tagged down to 7. He might have hurt himself with his own nade there. Nick taking out Hot Sauce in Hollow Wall. And this is going to be very close. Redwings taking out Joe Bloggs. Trooper getting tagged down to 20 health. Ludmore, I don't know where he is. He's just sitting here and it's probably not helping his teammate. Trooper's very, very lucky to stay alive, but not for long as Ludmore getting that revenge frag, and Nick creeping down onto the bottom floor takes out Ludmore in what can only be described as a very comprehensive half for BTD, given their honour in comparison to S.K.A. So at this point in time, 6-2 is the scoreboard, and now it's time for the teams to swap sides. Now this is where it's going to be very, very important for BTD to just try and play it cool, play it calm, work the lines, try and gain control of the areas methodically, and use that teamwork and that cooperation between each of the teams, each of the teammates. As you can see, all those guys pushing in. We're going to go straight over to Power now, as he's just playing a very defensive line, not peeking at this stage. And he will meet the gun barrel of Joe Bloggs, as you can see on screen right now. We're going to switch to Redwings, as he's normally very aggressive. Again, playing very defensive at this stage. Elf on using the automatic sniper, which is an interesting choice. I don't think that would have been too applicable, but it could come in handy if they need to get some scope action happening as they try to extract the flag. But still very, very quiet is Nick, the first one. Getting tagged down to 20 and then getting demolished there by Hot Sauce. Elv is now on patio, as his teammate in Power is going to push the northern side. Redwings taking out one as Joe Bloggs goes back into the flag room. 3-on-3 at this stage. And Redwings doing supremely well, taking out Trooper. Now they've got control of the backyard, as we're going to go to Power, and he's going to try and just clear this particular area. And without any help from his teammates, he pays the price dearly, tagged down to 13%. Elv is coming into the flag room. The flag gets taken there, as you can probably hear. Ludmore taking out Elv as the flag's getting extracted down through Redwings. Will they be able to make it in time? And I think he will. He manages to extract without Ludmore and Hot Sauce really realising it, to be completely honest. And now they are one round away from ensuring themselves at least an overtime battle here. But I think S.K.A. probably in a bit of shock at this stage. The S.K.A. guys, very experienced, but just not on the ball tonight, as BTD just playing very aggressive. after an initial slow period. Going to see Elv again on the patio area, watching anyone cross. Not much happening here as we're going to watch Redwings. He's again playing very defensive. His teammate in Nick playing, trying to get control of the northern side. And he's all by himself here. This is probably not the best, but S.K.A resorting to a very defensive mindset, allowing Nick to really push in and really gain control of the backyard with no real problems at all. He's walking up the northern stairs as the rest of the team look like they are starting to push in. You can see Power on the northern side still watching his line, and he probably doesn't need to be watching that at this stage, as Elv trying to get the pick on the guy in the flag room. Not much happening there as Redwings, we're going to swap to him as he's in the interior stairs. Hot Sauce taking out Nick before being tagged down before not being even tagged down at all. Still very, very slow here. Redwings getting taken down by Ludmore. Well done to him. 4-on-2 in favour of the defensive team. Power trying to get the frag up on his teammates. Might go and try in for the retake, but he doesn't go too far. Down, the last guy, Elf, has got a sniper, and he gets taken out by Ludmore in the end. So, at this point in time, S.K.A winning their very first round on defense. And with the exception of Hot Sauce, the S.K.A guys probably need to try and find an extra fragger somewhere in this team of 4 to be able to win this match tonight. They're going to have to dig real deep, in my opinion, as BTD playing very, very well. We're going to see Power being aggressive on the northern side straight up, as they probably figured out that S.K.A have not really taken control of the bottom floor, and BTD adjusting their behaviour accordingly, which is very, very good to see. A bit of coordination on the southern side here as we're going to flick to Elf. He's gone straight into lobby, and he could pay the price dearly. Oh, takes out Ludmore. What a shot. And gets tagged down to 17, but not too much problem there. You can see the BTD team have gained control of the southern side. Smokes are coming out. Troopy taking out Power. Firefights all around the map at this stage as Trooper picks up Nick. 2-on-2 as Elv is going to go for a pick. Gets taken out by Joe Bloggs. Last one is Redwings. He's going to go and try and grab the flag. Oh, and this could be dangerous here for S.K.A. They really need to try and get the flag down. As you can see here, Redwings caught trying to extract the flag. And now S.K.A definitely have the advantage. 2-on-1 situation. Oh, but Joe Bloggs goes hunting for Redwings, and in the end he pays a very, very heavy price. In that situation, you should just look at the extraction and try and just catch the flag bearer on the way, on his merry way. And I think Joe Bloggs just a little bit of indiscipline there, but Trooper really covering for his teammate. Well done to Trooper, who really resurrected that round there for S.K.A guys. And 7-4 is the scoreboard. Redwings on 10 frags, same with Elf. So the BTD playing very well for the amount of honor that they have. They've probably been doing a few strats, and it looks like it's paying off quite well. They've still got 2 or 3 rounds in the bank. And I'll probably think that at some point BTD will want to try and do some sort of different thing, maybe a rush, maybe just to change things up, because they know S.K.A don't control this bottom floor. And again, you can see Power being very aggressive at the start. His teammates, you can see on the bottom corner of your screen, that's the southern side. BTD controlling that southern side again, with Power the only guy on the northern side. Oh, Power lucky. Oh, sorry. Hot Sauce lucky to stay alive. His teammate in Nick takes out Ludmore as Nick gets the frag. Redwings taking out one as well, so it's down to a 3-on-2 situation. Hot Sauce tagged pretty hard at this stage, as it looks like they're going to try and get the flag. Power taking out one, Trooper taking out another. The Redwings grabs the flag, and Trooper takes him out, down to a 1-on-1 situation. Power the last guy left, and hopefully Trooper will be able to hear him here. He's just creeping around. Oh, Trooper gets the frag. And you can see Trooper being very, very good at this stage. Just holding down the team. 12 frags to 8 deaths. Hot Sauce not too bad at 10 to 7. And Joe Bloggs the anchor for the S.K.A side. Power similarly for the BTD. So it's pretty evenly matched at this stage. And I think the S.K.A guys can smell a bit of a choo-choo train comeback. And I wouldn't be surprised, but maybe the caller's curse is going to get me tonight. Going to see Elves going to try and push this south side straight up. And he's going straight into this interior stairs area. And you can see a pattern really forming here. BTD really like to be, really like to try and approach the area with a bit of methodology, I should say. I'm going to watch Nick as he's going to try and watch this balcony. Sees Lundmore, doesn't get the frag. Lundmore's going to be lucky to survive here. Nick gets fragged down, tagged down to 30. Redwings getting hot sauce now. And Redwings taking out 2 in quick succession. This is poor by SK as they just really left themselves a bit exposed. Trooper getting 1 as Redwings goes down. The flag's actually in lobby. And Trooper, he's playing in library and will try and get... Oh, he doesn't get the frag. Nick gonna try and help his teammate out. Ludmore taking out 1 in power. And I'd assume Trooper would start picking quite soon. Just watching the flag area here. He's gonna be particularly exposed. Oh, and gets taken out. The flag is going to be picked up as Lundmore takes out 1, but it's a 2-on-1. Oh, sorry, it's a 1-on-1 situation as it's Nick versus Lundmore. Who's going to win this one? Nick's just going to retreat at this point in time. This is good from him, just not trying to rush in and lose his head. Going to see where Lundmore is at this stage. As I'm yet to spot him. Yeah, you can see him right down here. And he could actually get picked up by Nick. Lundmore. This could be bad for Lundmore in my opinion. As he actually knows that Nick's there. So this could actually end up quite well for S.K.A as Nick is just trying to suss out where the enemy are. And Lundmore getting that last frag, that very important frag, and they've won now, what is it, 4 rounds in a row to bring it back to 7-6. And oh my gosh, this is going to be very, very interesting. PTD probably not expecting this kind of comeback, but they've come back from 7-2 to 7-6, and I think it's now time for BTD to just try something different. Just rush it, try and find an opening there, just bring it, try and surprise the enemy as we... Trooper trying to get the frag tags, Elf down to 80, Power getting taken out by Joe Bloggs. They're stacking 2 on the interior stairs, BTDR. As firefights going around everywhere at this stage. Hot Sauce getting taken out by Nick in a pistol whip. Well done to the young man. 3-on-3 situation. BTD feeling the hurt at this stage. 2 tag down to 50 or less. And now Nick's going to try and pick control room versing a Ludmore. And this could be bad for Nick, in my opinion. But Ludmore just going away at the right time. Nick throwing an uncooked nade. That's not going to help his cause as they waste some of their nade set. Redwings on the interior stairs, I should say. Smoke's coming out as Elv trying to get the crossfire. Nick's on the back balcony. Oh, Nick's come into lobby. So all the BTD guys looking to try and get the flag. They've stacked this lobby area and this is going to be very interesting. Someone needs to be on the looking at the flag. Trooper takes out 1. The flag's got taken. Everyone just sitting in smoke at this point in time. You can see the flag, I think, in lobby at this stage. Elf is in a bit of strife here. Once this smoke disappears, it's basically all gone for him. He's going to be stuck in library. Ludmore taking out Nick, and it's down to a 3-on-1 situation, and this will bring it back to 7-all. We could see a decider very, very soon. Will S.K.A be able to bring it back? Flash has come out. Unlucky as Elf gets fragged and flashed. And Lunmore doing very, very well with the hip fire, taking out Elf. And now it is 7-all. Can you believe it? 5 rounds in a row now. S.K.A. have really made it count. And even despite the anchor of Joe Blogs, they've really held themselves well. And now it's going to be all up to BTD. What can they do here? Doesn't look like they're a very aggressive team. They can play defensive, but can they play aggressive? That's the difference between the good teams and the great. The defensive teams, yeah, they're good teams, but the great teams know how to attack, know how to move, and know how to coordinate themselves in relation to their teammates. You can see BTD playing aggressive on the southern side as they're going straight up onto this balcony area. 2 on the northern side, bottom floor for BTD. As Redwings coming in, going to clear this back balcony. Going to also clear lobby at this stage. Nades coming out. Redwings tagged down to 24. Trooper might get hurt here as well. Oh, not much happening though. As Hot Sauce in library, smokes go down. As you can see, BTD, very good, but Trooper picks up that double. He could get a 3K here if he's good enough, but Redwings trying to get the refrag. Doesn't happen at this stage. 4-on-2 situation. Looks very, very good for S.K.A. All they need to do is just really contain themselves as Power exposes himself, gets tagged down to about 50. Redwings also feeling the hurt. Nades coming into control. Or smokes, I should say. And they're going to try and attack this northern side, but I think it's all gone here. The smoke is really going to hurt them. Trooper taking out Redwings. Joe Blogs on the flag with his teammate. And Power, the last guy left, who's the anchor, 3-10. And it's only a matter of time here. The smoke is coming out. A double smoke grenade. And he's just going to have to YOLO it. Joe on the flag. Well done in anticipation of the rush. And S.K.A. coming back winning, 6 rounds in a row to be 8-7 in the lead. Well done to the S.K.A. guys. They've just played very, very well on this defensive half. And even though they got off to a slow start on Assault, they've done very, very well. And now can they put the final nail in the coffin, or will it go to overtime? This is the last round of the match in normal time here. We're going to see Elf pushing up the second onto patio. Oh, Lunmore with an early pick. Elf trying to control the, S.K.A. trying to control the patio area as they stack 2 in the flag room. Elf taking out Joe Blogs in a very nice frag up. Smoke coming out as interior stairs is being pushed by Redwings. And Power on the northern side throwing a frag. Could hurt someone here. Doesn't tag anyone down to anything. And BTD in a good position to try and breach this area here. But these smokes are really killing them. Trooper taking out Power in a nice nade. Down to a 3-on-2. Hot Sauce taking out Redwings. That's a pretty big kill. And Elf, the last guy left, he's going to battle out in hollow wall as Lunmore trying to get the frag. Peeking, tags Elf down to 50 health. You can actually see Lunmore perhaps getting the... Trooper, sorry, trying to get the flank. Elf, the last guy left. I think the smokes have really hurt BTD. They've just not placed their smokes in the right area. And Trooper, the last guy to pick off Elf. GG goes to Ozgamer's scoreboard. 9-7 in favour of Trooper. And that was a great match. S.K.A. starting off very slowly. 7-2 at halftime in favour of Brothers Till Death. But then S.K.A. digging deep. Winning the next few rounds in a row. Winning the next 7 rounds in a row to bring it back to 9-7. And S.K.A. winning that the very second match of the season, and will retain their 4th position. That's me for now. Good games. Catch you later.